Simon, later known as Peter, lived a simple life. He was a fisherman working on the Sea of Galilee. His days were filled with the practicalities of casting nets, hauling in fish, and providing for his family. Life was about survival. Then, Jesus entered his world. Jesus, a traveling preacher, approached Simon as he was fishing. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." It was a radical call, an invitation to leave the familiar and embrace the unknown. Simon, perhaps surprised but sensing something extraordinary, agreed. From that moment, Simon's life took a dramatic turn. He left his nets, his boat, and his old life behind. He embraced a new identity as a disciple of Jesus, a learner eager to understand and follow this enigmatic teacher. Little did he know, this was just the beginning of an incredible journey. Peter's faith in Jesus was tested in remarkable ways. One stormy night, the disciples were in a boat on the Sea of Galilee. Waves crashed against their small vessel, threatening to capsize them. Fear gripped their hearts. Suddenly they saw a figure walking towards them on the water. It was Jesus. Peter, always the bold one, called out, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." Jesus simply said, "Come," and Peter, filled with a surge of faith, stepped out of the boat. For a few glorious moments, Peter walked on water. But then doubt crept in. He took his eyes off Jesus and focused on the wind and the waves. Fear overwhelmed him, and he began to sink. "Lord, save me," he cried out. Jesus, ever merciful, reached out and pulled Peter up. Among Jesus' 12 disciples, Peter emerged as a clear leader. He was often the first to speak, the first to act. He was passionate, sometimes impulsive, but always deeply devoted to Jesus. Jesus recognized Peter's strengths and weaknesses. On one occasion, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" It was Peter who boldly declared, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus, pleased with Peter's faith, said, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church." This statement was profound. Jesus was entrusting Peter with a special role in leading his followers. The rock referred not to Peter's personality, but to his faith, the solid foundation upon which Jesus would build his church. After Jesus' resurrection and ascension, Peter stepped into his leadership role with courage and conviction. He preached boldly, performed miracles, and guided the early Christians through times of persecution. He was a shepherd to the flock, caring for their spiritual needs. Peter's special anointing was not just a title, but a responsibility. He was tasked with spreading the gospel message, teaching the truth about Jesus, and building up the church. He traveled extensively, sharing his faith and establishing communities of believers. Peter's journey, from a simple fisherman to a pillar of the early church, is a testament to the transformative power of faith. He embraced his calling with passion and faced challenges with unwavering trust in Jesus. His legacy continues to inspire Christians today, reminding us that God can use ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things.